Yes. Alhamdulillah segernya bro. Astagfirullah. Berbatuk. Males sih main divisi ya bro ya. Marmus. I. Tumben Marmus matang. Edan.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
Inzaghi. Bruyne.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to pass it through. Fits. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Aduh.
Kacol.
Kacol.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Asem.
And it's Bojan. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable
Aduh.
matchup. De Bruyne. And this is Bojan. Mohamed Salah
Aduh.
making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated.
Alah.
One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Costa. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Eh.
We're seeing some conservatism here.
Sem.
Ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting!
Weh.
Great build-up. It all deserves a
Some.
better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Upamecano wins the duel this time. Quarter of an hour played. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Inzaghi. Played out towards the right wing.
Jaluk bro. Astaga.
Salah. Now this could be a chance. Chance!
Vidinya.
Effective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Saka. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? And a chance!
Sem asem.
So
Susahnya bro.
signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's
Sialan.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's on it. Can he get away? That is a little undercooked.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Guardiola. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In by Saka. He can get that clear. Guardiola. Vitz. Now it's Inzaghi. No, that's been intercepted. Upamecano. It's Saka. Now that is tiny, really tiny.
Sialan.
DiMarco gets it away. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Filippo into big chance.
Semangat bang. Iya bang, semangat. Terima kasih bang nih bang. Siapa nih bang? Red Panda. Bang Red Panda. Makasih bang.
So this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired.
Sorry baru kebaca nih.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sent it crossfield.
Vitinha jaluk
Mohamed Salah, Vitinha. And here's Inzaghi. That has been slung wide. And he's got gone backward here. He's having a shot.
Sialan.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Laid out to the left flank. And the through ball. And it's been played through.
Aduh. Wih,
It's a goal kick. De
astagfirullah.
Bruyne. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Bisa dibantu di subscribe bro, sambil di like bro. Aduh ngopi bro, ngopi.
Second period then underway.
Sialan.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mohamed Salah in
Aduh,
acres of
Mbak
space
nih.
out wide. Now it's Pele. Shifted it to the flank. Out to the right.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Di Lorenzo. And it's Costa. Here's Vitinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Abiati gets good distance on it. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Boyan. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. DiMarco. Jordan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Treat.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Bruyne. Costa.
Alah.
Vitinha. And it's Costa. It's a really well measured ball. And it's Di Lorenzo.
Ih.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha.
Astagfirullah.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's
Asem
down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Okazaki.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Mateus, who's short. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Filippo Inzaghi.
Aduh.
Just didn't quite work. Saka. Now it's Pele. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Rodri. Messi. Played out to the right. Messi. This is Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game
Eh,
is yet
ngawur.
the winner.
Oh,
That has been slung wide. Passing nice and neat. It's played through for him. Shoots! Oh, he's been caught up, and another try! To
sialan.
recover this. Saka. De Bruyne. He's
Eh.
found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi was in no mood for any of that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's De Bruyne. Messi running with the ball. Oh, good spread. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Chiesa. Szoboszlai. Threads one in. And the shot! It's hit the upper.
Ya ampun.
And that's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Doué getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Ribery. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Backward it goes. He's chosen to go back. Knocks it into space. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.
Sialan, mudun lagi, turun lagi bro, turun 1 poin. Sangkrik. Kopi lagi bro.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes,
Aduh,
while offering his
malah
defence a
dengan-
solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Milner. Okazaki. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance here to counter. Lobbed in behind. Di Lorenzo spots it and intercepts. Cardio. To Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival.
Asem.
Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Looking for the run, and this is Marmoush. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space.
Hazard.
First quarter of an hour gone. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Picked out brilliantly. Mohamed Salah! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to get it away. Tunisia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Marmoush. Corner it is. Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Guardiol. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yo, bro.
Tunisia have their second corner now. De Bruyne moves short. And this is Hazard.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van de Beek.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Bruyne. Di Lorenzo. Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Di Lorenzo looking to run onto it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Hazard. Takes a shot. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third quarter of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Mohamed Salah. 15 minutes till half-time. Played through for
Saya
him.
pakai.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. And back it goes.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's De Bruyne. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's a good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to pass it through. Serginho in. He tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. Di Lorenzo. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's in on goal. And De Bruyne! Got to be
Sialan.
quick to recover this. Corner number 4 coming up here. De Bruyne plays it short. Now there's a fine ball. That has been slung wide. Oh, what has happened here? Look at the space. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Sem.
Oh, and with that the half-time whistle goes.
Kipernya terlalu gila, bro.
Not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hazard. And it's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal!
Salah.
Special one. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Pete.
Marmouche.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milner. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's picked it up out wide. No way through, so back it comes. And De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well.
Saim.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Very nicely done. And it's De Bruyne. He's had a shot!
Aduh.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's having a go!
Aduh.
That was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola gets into a good position. Real chance!
Ya ampun.
Decent chance made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Grealish. De Bruyne is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Hazard. Fired deep towards the back post.
Oh, kiper.
Keeper gets his hands on it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Aduh,
Clears
gelo.
over the line. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17, Ada. Number 15.
That's a decent ball. Oh, good take. And a chance!
Astagfirullah.
Got a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played
Eh?
intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Ih,
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. De Bruyne shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. Takes a
ya
shot.
ampun, Dek.
Concentration levels are very good and so is the commitment. This game could yet heal the winner.
Lovely feet. Guardiola crosses it in.
Hui.
And they get themselves in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Di Lorenzo. And it's Vitz. And it's been played through. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has a look up. Has a look up and drives it forward. That's going right the way across. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through?
Astagfirullah.
The white man.
Jan.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got away. Looking for a runner. Now it's Chiesa. Messi.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Vitz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Di Lorenzo. Now the ball. Oh, smashing header.
Di 5 menit tembelak eh.
Not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Szoboszlai. Laid out to the left flank. Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hakimi has it in a wide position. And he's opted for the long pass. referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game.
Telung ewu 100 jangkrik. Bantu like dong bro, bantu di like.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here. Hazard.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Aduh.
And it's Milner. And this is Marmouche. Hazard. It's Hazard!
Jangkrik ya kan.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. He's looking wide. And this is Marmouche.
Aduh.
Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the...
And the finish!
Sialan ya kan.
Oh, Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Marmouche. Can they get him away? Shoot!
Haha.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Tunisia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckenbauer. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Turns and goes back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a good ball out wide. Yukkkk. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Back into the middle. And the shot!
Mantap Okazaki yakin.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Tunisia take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Di Lorenzo. It's a really well-measured ball. Milner. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish?
Cantiknya.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Tunisia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tunisia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, important interception. Messi.
Masuk.
Played out to
Sem.
the right. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan trying. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not going up front in a hurry.
Astagfirullah.
And it's Yukkkk. And it's Messi. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played into space out wide.
Flashing gasat.
The end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Belling. Yukkkk. Now Costa Curta. Hazard. Milner. And this is Marmouche. That has been slung wide. It's Hazard! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick.
Urus ngaca coy. Urus ngaca. Aja.
Yes, it is. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Has been indicated.
Shot could be on. Mohamed Salah!
Sam.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Over to the left. Van Dijk. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Tunisia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's in space and looking for options. Yukkkk.
quick here. It's breakaway time.
This is Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Yukkkk. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going for goal.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's made its way to him. Has a shot. And it's Vitinha. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined. And Marmoush!
Marmoush really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Itu saluman cuy.
Ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Salah
I
umane.
think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the
Eh.
hunt for his personal. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Opts to play it back. Played out wide. Laid back in. Milner. Milner! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Taking place.
Tumben kayak Marmus.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 12.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their
Number
substitutes.
15, Mohamed Salah. Number
Costa
2,
Curta.
Milner.
And it's Azar.
17,
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi.
Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Some Salah.
And that won't be the last they'll see of him.
De Bruyne. Number 21,
Quality ball.
Chiesa. Number
Promising
11,
position. And it's played in here. And he was alert to it. Messi. Out to the right. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And this is Inzaghi. Vitz. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Out towards the flank. Vitz going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Chiesa. Into the last 5 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Big chance!
Hui.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Halo bang, halo bro.
Good, such sharp skills.
Bang Rizky, halo bro.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Iya.
Coming on here as broad.
Terima kasih bang udah bantu like bang.
Decision making.
Divisi could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the courage to respond from that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Now what about a counter-attack?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot!
Gol lagi bro.
Utopia! And they are cavorting!
Ini eFootball bang, eFootball.
Cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched.
eFootball.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bang Rizky, ini eFootball.
And blows his whistle. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Iya bang, halo bang. Lagi berjuang nih lawan AI. Divisi 1 susah. Iya, eFootball PC, eFootball mobile sama aja sih bang. Buset. Bang Rizky main juga nih ya football.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Oh.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai actually didn't do an awful lot.
Oh, FIFA 19. Install ini aja bang, eFootball bang.
And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai plays it short. And it's gone backward here. And it's Costa.
Aduh.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Inzaghi. He's had a shot! Guardiola. Stood up
Eh?
to him there.
Oh.
And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi!
Astagfirullah.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Goes for a
Astaga. Aduh, cepet.
There, and he can get that clear. Indonesia have their third corner. They've played it short. Opts to play it back.
Asem.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Canabri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's hoisted clear.
Eh,
Gnabry tries making a foray down the right. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
astagfirullah. Sebesar.
Just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Kalau ini online bang, kalau ini online.
Facing up to it.
Kalau itu FIFA 19 online atau enggak tuh?
It's a really well measured.
Maksudnya kalau ini lebih enak, lebih real.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Good looking ball. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never
Astaga.
outstarted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge
Duh.
team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's not going far. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gnabry. And Dyke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa. For Szoboszlai. And it's Okazaki. Okazaki ploughing through the middle. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played through for him. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish.
Iya bang, semangat juga nih buat abangnya nih, Bang Rizky.
Superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ini agak patah-patah nih jaringannya, sialan. Asem.
Played out to the right. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Okazaki. Okazaki looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Astagfirullah.
Well seen,
Hmm.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Park Ji-sung. Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in. Now it's got space here. Forwards and with intent. Park Ji-sung. Out to the right. And it's Gnabry. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Astagfirullah.
Somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. It's a searching pass.
Ya Allah ya Robi. Iya lumayan nih bang, grafiknya lumayan nih. Saya ini juga yang paling rendah nih bang. Soalnya jaringannya nggak kuat.
Szoboszlai goes short. Back when it goes. He a bit of bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia, they probably
Ini pakai yang low bang, soalnya itu apa jaringannya nggak kuat juga.
start. Their mood at half time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show.
It's inside!
Sialan.
And this is Okazaki. Costa. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Soboslai. Guardiola. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Flashes it across. And that should get the job done. Great ball, and he's in here. Soboslai!
Gol.
He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Iya bang, iya nih jaringan itu IndiHome, saya pakainya IndiHome bang. Ini lagi agak susah nih. Biasanya lancar sih bang, cuma ini lagi patah-patah. Di desa juga bang, di sini saya di desa juga susah. Kalau abangnya di kota tuh pasti.
But he'll be thrilled inside.
Soboslai under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Costa. Soboslai. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Aduh,
No shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took
ini abangnya juga YouTube juga, suka streaming YouTube ya.
time to positive thinking what they need right now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Chiesa tries to pass it through. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left. Now it's Soboslai. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Chiesa. Will play through for the wide man. He's having a go!
Asem.
Sung. That pass isn't the best. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? Skims one in.
Aduh.
Gnabry.
Iya kreator tapi apa bang? Tapi apa tuh?
Guardiola
Lanjutin bang.
in the ball there. Chooses to go cross field.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Salah. Okazaki. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a lovely pass.
Alah.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Jago banget siapa tuh abangnya yang jago kali. Saya baru main kemarin aja bang.
Form of defence.
Sabut say. Messi main apa enggak Messi nih? Main ah. Oh, di kontennya. Konten apa tuh, Bang? Maksudnya upload-upload gitu atau cara main atau gimana nih?
And this is Inzaghi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's looking wide.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. He rises. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, iya iya, Bang. Salam kenal, Bang nih. Aduh.
On, presumably for offside.
Bang Rizky, salam kenal.
Tunisia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Milner. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two will come
Aduh.
second best. Kvaratskhelia. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tunisia finding their passes. Inzaghi purring. He's having a shot!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's run loose here. Not the most convincing of passes. Frimpong. Back towards the middle. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Iya, Bang, siapa kamu, Bang? Saya Yahya, Bang.
Yeah,
Siapa kamu?
good foot in there. Now it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi!
Ah,
Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peak.
iya, Bang, nanti tak subscribe juga nih.
And this is getting better.
Di subscribe juga, Bang. Bentar, Bang. Nanti, Bang.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to
Makasih nih, Bang, udah subscribe nih.
time to perfection, and they were.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Calhanoglu getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Jangan diketawain, Bang, aku nggak jago enggak, cuma main ini, baru main aja nih. Baru kemarin 1 bulan kayaknya.
And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion.
Saya agamanya Islam, Bang. Agamanya saya Islam dong. Abangnya apa nih? Sama aja sih, Bang. Semua agama sama aja sih. Ini saya main cuma nge-up pemain aja, Bang nih. Salah. Astagfirullah, salah. Oh, PUBG Mobile. Aku di mobil juga ada bang tuh, cuma nggak pernah main, udah males juga.
Sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Sekarang mainnya lebih enakan yang santai-santai bang.
Stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Iya bang, emang kalau jaringan nggak ini bikin pusing. Kalau jaringannya nggak enak itu bikin pusing bang, serius.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Tries to play it.
Tuh,
They're not going to make any further progress now.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
waduh.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marmouche really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oke bang, makasih bang.
Divisi with the corner. There first. They've played it short. Picked out brilliantly. Mohamed Salah! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Torres.
Asam.
Shot could be on. Face to shoot. Goal! Botafogo! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Marmouche. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Ribery. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Marmouche. And the shot
Sialan.
now, and they want to get it back. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi.
Astagfirullah.
Ribery.
Sikile tuh man.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anjir.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Conte aims beyond the defence. Skims one in. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Albert Ferrer. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Hazard. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Beckham. Out to the left it goes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Hazard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Beckham is there and he can pick it up. Ribery. Albert Ferrer. And here's Rashford. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. And he's gone long. Marmoush. Now it's Messi. Plays it through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Soboslai. There's the shot! Beckham. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing.
Anjir.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass,
Wee!
an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
There will
pace.
be 1 minute added time.
No foul, says the referee. Played out to the right. Messi goes steaming forward. That is a brilliant interception. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing,
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Di pantai.
And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And this is Mohamed. Shot it, goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. And he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi with a real chance here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi! So, third quarter of the game. Messi plays it short. DiMarco is on it.
Asem umpan emang buri coy.
DiMarco passing nice and neat. He's having a go. Oh, that's great.
Indonesia are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Di Lorenzo gets across to intercept that. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai. And it's Ribery. Rashford. That's Beckham. And And here's menuju. That's been cut out, well played. Van de Ven. And it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ribery. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Beckham. Looking for the run. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Conte. Out to the right. Now it's Hazard. Botafogo have it back and can go again. And it's Conte. Can he get it through? Always onto this.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Number 17. Hazard. Number 7.
And it's Okazaki.
Number 14.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 19. Number 5. Coming on the field.
Van de
Number
Ven.
12.
And Adams.
Number 21.
Beckham.
Chiesa.
Now it's Hazard.
Number 9. Filippo Inzaghi. Number 22.
Okazaki.
Vitinha.
Costa.
Number 13.
And here's Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Just too high.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Van de Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Salah. Okazaki. And it's Salah. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now DeMarco. Chiesa gets into a good position. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernando Torres. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Conte takes a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Kak Endang, halo Kak Endang. Aduh.
Oh, they feel like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is
Bisa, Bro.
what he showed.
Silakan, Bang.
Not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Lagi dibantai nih, Bang.
Checks on the touchline. A change out to a Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, and that's that. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
Waalaikumsalam, silakan Bang Endang. Kak Endang, Bang Endang, Endang. Kalau quick langsung di ini tekan ini aja Bang, tekan ini berapa kali sampai yang itu buat counter attack. Tergantung formasinya sih Bang.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Semangat Bang, iya Bang, Bang Evo.
Oh, he's managed to get
Bang
himself
Evo
to the
Holik.
side. He's picked his way through.
Astagfirullah.
For the goalkeeper. Kvaratskhelia. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now he's got space here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. It's Salah!
Astagfirullah.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
that's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's delightful.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the delivery. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. That has been slung wide. Well, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Salah. Still goalless. And here's Inzaghi.
Ya ampun.
Saliba. Vallecas were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running
Hello?
and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Kenapa? Enggak. Enggak bisa, bukan urusan kita, Kak. Enggak. Iya. Iya, langsung aja ke rumah, Mas. Enggak, saya lagi live, enggak usah ganggu, Mas. Saya lagi live, enggak usah ganggu. Saya lagi nge-live, Mas.
Reinders. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola looking to get on the end of this. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz going full steam ahead down the left flank. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Costa. For Szoboszlai. And this is Inzaghi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a sharp bit of ball here. And here's Okazaki. Salah plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kvaratskhelia. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Costa. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Back into the middle. He can get that clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Okazaki! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Reinders, nicely spread. Salah. Wirtz. That's going right the way across. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Van Dijk. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please welcome everyone.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Okazaki. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Reinders. Ball's gone out of play. Pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. Tunisia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Challenge there, uncompromising. Hits. Rice cuts it out. Scolia. Pops for safety. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. Soboslai receives it in a wide position. We have our very first corner. Soboslai with the short one. They've gone backward here. Ooh, strongly challenged there. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Costa. He's got to goal! It's anyone's ball now. Saliba. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Skelia. And Vardiol. In with the challenge. Now it's Inzaghi. Costa. Costa running with the ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Soboslai. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Skelia. And it's Reinders. Rice. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper's dealt with that. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was... It's Inzaghi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Choosing to make the first change.
Number 19. Soboslai. Number 4. This. Number 12. Okazaki. Number 16. Khan.
And here's Berbatov. Marquinhos calmly anticipates.
Number 14. De Bruyne.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Chiesa. Number 10. Messi. Number 1.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pulisic coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Flashes it across. And that was asking just too much of him. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here. Over to the left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ya
Been
ilah.
intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Di Lorenzo gets a foot in here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's worked it through. Well, that's well seen too. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Oh, shooting chance! What split-second reaction.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tunisia with the corner. There first. Chiesa. Almost for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see you can...
It's off target and by quite a way. I can't quite believe he's missed that keeper. That's a decent ball. And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chiesa. Looking for options for movement. Chiesa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Okazaki. Nicely spread. Drilled in low. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then. Hazard with the short one. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Chiesa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Out for a throw. This looks promising. It's Okazaki! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chiesa. Okazaki touches it back. And here's Inzaghi. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Inzaghi. Well, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And this is Inzaghi. Shot, surely!
Offside
Was
jangkrik.
it gone? Presumably for offside. And that's a throw. Van Dijk tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Guardiola. And here's Zico. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played into the middle. He's got tall.
Bisa dibuang. Hebat
A
yakin.
lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Van Dijk. Tunisia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Okazaki is making a foray down the right. Chiesa has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Di Lorenzo. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Okazaki played out to the right. Aims beyond the defence. This is Hazard. And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's being urged to shoot. Gundogan, who's set up one goal so far. Distributed tidily. Put in. Now it's Chiesa. Well played. That has knocked out the danger. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start.
And a chance! He's probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Gundogan. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior
Ya
goes face
Allah.
to face with his great rival. Hernandez. Hernandez is just a little bit too strong. Lorenzo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final award.
Well, he really just take it on there, Peter, and start with the middle to the left.
Puyol plays back to front. Well played, well sorted out.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That's decision. Not the most convincing of passes. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there. And he's really put himself on the line here. Number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He's in a great shape to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. With Gundogan. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ora.
Taking a good area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Laid out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Mohamed Salah. There's the crossfield ball. Nicely intercepted. Puyol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ruben Neves has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Puyol. And Serginho. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. That pass has been well intercepted. Ruben Neves has it in a wide position. Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah puts his foot on the gas. And it's Salah. Into the last quarter of an hour. Showing great feet there. That has been slung wide. Great vision. Chiesa. And this is Okazaki. And it's Milner. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17.
Choosing to make the first change.
Number 2, Milner. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 12,
Played towards the other side.
Okazaki. Number 9, Filippo
Can he get it through?
coming on the
Can he latch on to this?
Number
Hazard
22,
gets into a good position.
Vitinha.
Tries to cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Number 14,
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Zico. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ya Allah,
Indonesia
bro.
really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. That's good running with the ball. Played through for him. He's found a way through. And Marmoush! Ruben Neves is there, and he can get that clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Might come loose. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Ruben Neves. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Verdegaard gets across to intercept that. Oh, good spread. Tries to pass it through. Zico. It's run loose here. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Zielinski ku sumpah main. Bang ya, Zielinski ndi ge? CMF. Read. Pedrosa. Ih, mati kabeh. Warna sisan matong. Kosaki boy sisan. Oh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Ya ampun.
And he's managed shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he's had it nicked away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Driving Zielinski! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be... And the finish! And he's managed to get rid. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And it's Zielinski. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Vitinha with the short one. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Jangan kau offset
Quality
baik.
position. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! Well, was he missed that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wriggles his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Ya
So that's 2 now
Allah.
without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Cruyff. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. And it's crossed into the middle. Off he goes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Granit Xhaka. Guardiola. It's a really well-measured ball to Okazaki. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Laid out to the left flank. And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Tunisia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Back when it goes. He's got for goal.
Ya ampun
Oh,
orang
it's come off the upright. DiMarco. Pedri. Chance!
Pedri really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Rodri. Has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Mohamed Salah. And it's Zielinski. And he's had a hit. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the left it goes. Cruyff going full tilt down the left. Cruyff. Lovely feet. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia really are lucky not to be down by one, Peter. The managers are going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Saka proving a very adept defender. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are putting...
Halo bro, lagi dibantai nih bro, sialan.
One moment you're in possession, the next
Susah
you
nih.
ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little
Ya
more decisiveness on
ampun.
the ball, and
Ya Allah.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Guardiola.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Through an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Knocks it out wide. It's
Tai.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup
Wih.
and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Granit Xhaka. Rice. And it's Rodri.
Asem.
Van Dijk. Rodri. Hakimi. Saka, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. It's a really well made
Ya
goal.
ampun.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right. Now it's Saka. Nice bit of trickery. Saka stood his ground strongly. Azar.
PS berapa bro? Mending komputer aja bro.
Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ya Allah.
Shot goal! He scored! Players ecstatic.
PS berapa tuh?
This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Astagfirullah, salah umpan. Ya
Welcome to
ampun.
the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Lofty pass, but can he get there? An instinctive delivery.
Harganya segitu udah dapat yang bagus bang. 13 sudah dapat yang bagus, rakit sendiri aja. Ronaldo ada nggak tak mainin bro, di nggak saya masukin cadangan juga.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rice. Rodri. And it's Hakimi. Pedri with a definite fell there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 34.
Iya sih, cuma nggak tak mainin ke tim inti bang. Ke ini apa, cadangan nggak saya masukin.
The defence. Cross into the box. Good read, needed to be. Now it's
Ya Allah.
Now it's Saka. Now who's going to be first to this? Berbatov. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to play it through. Ball looks a good one. There are takes a shot
Lumayan lah satu, lumayan.
with style. That is so good. Such sharp skill.
Iya bro, aduh pusing.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still trying to make a game of this. Played through to the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a good ball out wide. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Berbatov. And he's worked it through. Keeper's got his work done.
Sinyalnya masih error nih bang.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Wirtz. DiMarco. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's been decent chance.
Offset, sialan.
Just eases him off the ball. Rice. Looking for the run. Laid back in. Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. It's a mess.
Ya ampun.
Somewhat off target. Time added on 4 minutes. Chiesa. De Bruyne.
Astagfirullah.
Searching pass he's played there. Probing pass. And that will be it. Tunisia have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer.
Iya bro, masih ini apa? Gugup tadi gugup. Nih sekali lagi nih. Mau mandi dulu.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Tapi kok
it might not
footballnya
feel like
PS5
that.
bro,
The
kok
stadium
aku
is
enggak
full
ya?
of noise and energy.
Masa sih?
This certainly matters.
Masa kok bisa beda? Sama lah bro.
Down here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Guardiola becomes
Sialan.
a member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant to keep
Aduh.
to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Cristiano!
Sialan. Ronaldo tuh bro.
Every bit the assured keeper there. That's very,
Ya sama juga di komputer juga nih.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zielinski. There's fan support out wide. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position.
Waduh.
The move movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Odegaard. Palmer. Palmer goes steaming. Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's
Iya sama bang, sama nih grafiknya.
just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Guardiola looking to get on the end of this. Okazaki. He's had a shot!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Indonesian are really in a position
Sialan.
where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lovely pass. But can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Chance for a shot!
Untung kipernya pinter bro.
Distributed tidily.
Aduh, kalau sudah maju.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Inzaghi. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. It's Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Baru tahu gimana Bang Rizky.
That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. He has a look up. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Laid out to the left flank. Played in deep. Oh, smashing
Ya
header.
ampun.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
A really well-measured ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Hangs one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chiesa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite takes a shot! Oh, he's put him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Kartu, aduh.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. He made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, he's right there! Oh, nearly, but nearly is not.
Kalah asem.
Even though it was quite
Sabar
close.
bro, sabar bro.
And here's Mohamed
Oh,
Salah.
really well played.
He's picked his way through. Okazaki plays it in. Chiesa! Well, now it's a race. And the shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Sialan, susah bener yakin bro.
On himself to try and get his side back into this.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Chiesa in acres of space out wide. And here's Zielinski. He's had it taken off him.
They want to be
Wih,
risky
urung
with
sih, cuy.
breakaway time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Iya bang, susah bro, sumpah susah. Open mabar dong. Bentar tapi saya mau mandi dulu bro, mau mandi dulu bang Boang. Nanti mabar bang, mandi dulu nanti. Habis ini mandi dulu sebentar.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold battling down that right flank. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Iya bang, mabar aja bang, nggak apa-apa bang.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a play for a throw.
Ya oke siap, nanti mandi dulu sebentar.
Roberto Carlos. Greece were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. Zielinski. And here's Inzaghi. Look at the space here. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up.
Itu sama Bang Rizky dulu tuh, saya nanti mau mandi dulu bro.
Alexander-Arnold moves short.
Astagfirullah.
And it's Salah. Has a shot!
Ya ampun.
Shot could be on. Turns and goes back. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat that.
Neymar. Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Ball played for Okazaki. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is good alertness. Palmer. Neymar. Palmer. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And they've got a throw.
Ya Allah, salah umpan
Cristiano
bro.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Ya Allah.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been slipped through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's in space and looking for options. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it.
Iya bang, eFootball. FF
The first of their substitutes.
FF PUBG point blank ada juga nih bang.
Van Dijk fits it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 10,
He can run onto it.
number 14,
Koundé,
De Bruyne, number
nicely weighted ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
number 22,
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. He's having
Ya.
a goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough
Point blank aja ban, point blank atau itu apa?
to be putting those chances.
Point blank bisa mabar juga tuh PUBG. Kalau itu FF, aduh, anu
Simply cannot.
pusing saya bang main FF bang, grafiknya tuh.
Vinicius Junior. Managed to get free. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. And oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! De Bruyne.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Marmoush. Looking for the run.
Sialan nih.
Odegaard. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens,
Sliding.
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold has well to stand firm and defend it. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Marmoush. He's found a way through. Now their chance! And he hits the net. Drama at the
Point blank itu bang kayak FF cuma lebih enak tuh.
moment. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all.
Bagus bang, grafiknya bagus bang. Ini saya udahan dulu bang, nanti lagi ya bang. Terima kasih nih, saya mau off dulu, mau mandi, mau sholat asar dulu. Oke, nanti kita lanjut lagi.